What is up, everybody? TheHunterGT with TheHunterGT.com. That's right. Go check out the website. Got all the rad stuff over there, like the metal detecting forums. Got a brand new forum up. My old one was having issues. It's still up as an archive. You can go read the posts in it still, but I got tired of messing with it. The developers weren't doing their job, so I switched over to a new forum that has many more features. Come say hello, don't be shy. Come register, say hello, all that good stuff. So here we are today at the beach. The Huntress GT over here with her F19. Mother GT, look at her. She purchased a pinpointer, she purchased a sand scoop. She is all in on this hobby. Starting the hobby here. And already found her first gold ring. Go back a few videos, you'll see where she found her first gold ring on her first day out. That was pretty gut-wrenching because I've been doing this for about 2.5 years now and haven't found a gold ring once. Yeah, not once. So, second time out at the beach, third time out at the beach for me and the Huntress. She's got her F19. The Mother GT has her Land Ranger Pro from Bounty Hunter. And for the first time out on the beach, I have my Teknetics Patriot. So that's right, you want to pick one of these up for $50 off with free shipping. Just use my code that's going across the screen there at TekneticsDirect.com. It's factory direct, 5-year warranty, all that good stuff. $399 for this machine. It is quite the steal, one of the best deals in all of detecting. So there it is. Well, without further ado, what do you say we go hit up this beach here in California and try to find us some gold? Maybe. Alright, pretty windy today, so apologize for the wind noise here. Let's run through my settings. I'm not running all metal mode. I know a lot of beach guys do. My buddy Digger27 in my forums is gonna be like, Hunter, why aren't you running all metal mode? But you know, I just don't like to. It's a personal thing. But I do have it pretty low on the disc. Just iron is out. I'm up to 15 on the disc. Speed is default. Sensitivity 80. Running threshold -1. Number of tones 1F. It's that VCO modulated audio. No notch at all. So those are my settings. First target here, 15 over and over. So right above foil, or right above iron in the foil range. Probably a gum wrapper or something, but let's find out. And I'm ground balanced at 61 right now. I'm in the dry sand. I'll take it in the wet stuff here after a while. 61 is the ground balance in the dry sand for anybody wondering. So far, really working good. No pops and chatters. You know if you have a target. There's no interference from the sand or the salt in the sand, anything like that. So far it's running like a dream, actually. You can see, I mean, there's no false signals here. Nothing's coming up on the display. There's an 85 right there. Something was there, but here we go. You can see it's a little bouncy. Gum wrapper or something. Let's find out. And just like I thought it was, an awesome piece of beach foil. It's not regular foil. It's beach foil. There it is. The Huntress whistled at me. She has quite a loud whistle, actually. She's one of those girls that can whistle loud enough that you hear it a mile away. Yeah, it's a real high piercing whistle that she just did. So she found a nickel, 2004 right there, which is a good find, because if you're finding those, you know that you have a chance for gold rings. So pull tabs, foils, zinc, pennies. If you're finding that stuff from foil all the way up to zinc, that's where the gold lies in your trash range. You know, you don't want to find that at a local park, really. But out here on the beach, it's definitely something you want to look into. You disc just above iron, depending on who you are. Other people just run all metal, but we disc just above iron and dig everything from foil upwards, basically. So there it is, the Huntress's nickel. Well, the Huntress just ran over here saying, hey, check this out. So it's a piece of a coin of a dime, I think. It says 1, and it looks like a D there, and I think that's the torch from a dime. You can see off to the left where it says something or other there, but I think it says 1D for dime, and it looks like the torch from a dime. And if I flip it over, I think that's Roosevelt's, the side of Roosevelt's head there, or neck right there. So somebody was bored and was chopping up dimes to throw out here, maybe for us detectorists to be confused by. I think someone's playing a dirty trick on us, actually. One of the local diggers here doesn't want anybody else to find anything, so he spends his days at home chopping up dimes and throwing them out for us to find. There it is. F-19 is pretty darn sensitive finding stuff like that. How far down was it?
6 inches.
About 6 inches down? Wow, look at that. 6 inches down it hit that, so pretty good, pretty good. Check it out, guys. The Huntress has found an earring here. It rings up as foil on her F-19 and my Patriot, so there it is. I don't know if that's real or not. I'm assuming it's not. It doesn't look like it's gold or anything like that. It looks like it is some sort of just normal metal. Fake jewelry, I'm sure. Cubic zirconia or something like that. But boy, what if that was real, huh? Wouldn't that be something? Let's go ahead and just drop it right there. And let's check the ID here. So, foil range. 21, 27, 24. Almost all of it's underneath the foil range there, so pretty cool. Pretty cool. Good job, Huntress.
Thank you, thank you.
That looks awesome. Man, let's just pretend it's real.
Right, just for today, woo!
Retirement. Got a 70, it's bouncing. Three inches right there. Let's see what we got. All right, well there it is, a quarter. It's a States quarter, something I can't really make out. It looks like New York. I'm gonna say New York. I think that's the Statue of Liberty there, but I can't really make it out. It's pretty corroded. Saltwater has taken its toll on this quarter. Poor old George ain't looking so hot right there. So there it is, a quarter. Good stuff, good stuff. You get pretty excited on the beach when you get a zinc signal, but unfortunately this one turned out to be a shield penny. There it is. Zinc penny, brand new. Doesn't look brand new, does it? Saltwater goodness. There it is. A Kona Brewing Company crown cap. It's actually quite a delicious beer. They're coffee beer. We had a 6-pack of it once. Me and the Huntress split one. And it was quite delicious. It tasted like coffee. Kona coffee beer. Haven't been able to find it since. The only 6-pack we ever saw, we bought it. She loves coffee. She is a coffee drinker to her core. And so there it is. But you flip it over here. Here's a little Hawaiian. So honey, honey, I don't know how to pronounce it. To kiss, it says. So there you go. A little language lesson right here on the TheHunterGT's channel. How to speak Hawaiian. Honey, I'm guessing it's honey, hani, maybe hani, honey, honey, who knows. To kiss, there it is. So, will the Patriot, it doesn't have manual ground balance, will it go down to salt? We're in the wet stuff here, the waves are coming in, and one just came right here and almost got me wet. So let's go ahead and hit the ground balance button. We're in all metal. Got to switch to all metal. And look at that, down to 1, 0. All right, so it definitely ground balances in wet salt. Now if I go back to program 1, you can watch me GG and see it's still set to 1. All right, now it won't ground balance all the way down to salt in program or in your disk mode. So you have to be in AT which is all metal basically, and then it will ground balance, and then just switch back over to your disc program, and it keeps your ground balance setting of 1 right there, no matter how I pump it. So I was stuck at 57, which was up here in the dry sand, came down, pumped the coil, nothing changed, 57. Switch over to all metal, which should be your program 2, should always be set to all metal. That's the way I work it. Program 1 is my disc, and then I go to program 2, I'm in all metal. And as you can see, it's changing now from 1 to 2 to 0 in some spots. So there it is. The Patriot absolutely can ground balance down to salt. You can use this on the wet beach right here in the salt water itself. Just don't get the box wet. The coil is definitely submersible. Pretty cool. Pretty darn cool. Alright, so the big question, does it work okay in the wet water? Here we are. I am in disc level 15, speed, DE, sensitivity 60, which is actually stock settings, pretty high. Threshold -1, which is, it starts at -3, 1F tones. I am ground balanced at 1. Let's see if it sits here and chatter and goes all crazy. We'll watch the display here. Here we go in some water coming up. Let's check it out now. Well, we got a quick 16, 17, but as you can see, as I move the coil around, it's pretty steady. There's not much going on. There's a 16, there's a little beep here and there, a beep, 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 but it's not going crazy. It's not going all bonkers. Let's see, stick it out here again in the water. A quick 16, 17 on the display. And as you can see, it's pretty steady. It's pretty steady. There's a quick 81. So there is a little pop here and there, nothing major. A 68 there, and then look, it disappears. So as I move the coil around, we get a little pop here and there, but for the most part, we're pretty steady. We are pretty steady as I move it around. There's a little bit of a chop. Whoa, boy, that's cold. Holy cow, that is freaking cold. So yeah, but look, as I move the coil around, look, we have a blank display right there. There, it goes back to a 16 here and there. So not bad, not bad for a single frequency VLF detector. It's not doing bad whatsoever. Now, is this considered a saltwater hunter? No, absolutely not. You know, pulse inductions or multi-frequency machines do much better. But yeah, you can run this in the water. There you go, the coil is submersible. It's not too chatty. If I was to lower the disc even further down to, or the sensitivity down to like 40, something like that, it'd probably take away some of those little pops here and there. It's definitely not going rapid fire. Up, 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 like you see some detectors do in the salt water. It's just a little pop, pop, pop. Just a little pop, pop here and there. So not a big deal at all. I'm actually pretty impressed with that. Pretty impressed. Good way to clean your coil off too. So there we go, guys. The Patriot in the salt water, doing pretty good. Right here in the wet stuff, right here with the ground balance to 1-0. Look at that. It is silent. Oh, we got the coil stuck there. It is silent as can be. Look at the display. There's nothing there. I mean, the water just came through here. It's salty, very salty, and it is doing just fine right here. Not a big deal whatsoever. Very good. Very good. Teknetics Patriot, $400 guys, $399 for this with the code. You can't really go wrong with this detector. I mean, you just can't go wrong with it. Good stuff. Alright, after that little demonstration that it works in the salt water, I came back up here in the dry stuff because that is some cold water. I don't understand how all these kids go out here, my kids included, out there in that cold water. So came up here, found another zinc penny. There it is. Good stuff. I like finding those at the beach just for the fact that I know that it could be a gold ring. I don't really dig zincs at park schools because there's not really a lot of gold rings at most parks and schools. You know, come to a swimming hole, a beach, a lake, that's where you're going to find a lot of your drops. As fingers get smaller when they're in the cold water, the finger constricts and the ring slides right off. There you go. Biological synths right there. There you go. See, it's a biology channel. It's a wet surfing channel. We got all sorts of good stuff going on here, man. Man, the Hunter GT's where it's at, guys. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. The Huntress whistled at me yet again, and she found a dime and a penny. Same hole? Yep, yep. Same hole, she said. And you can't make out the date of either one. They're pretty corroded. The dime, less so. The backside looks okay there on the dime. The front side, boy, I scratched it with my nail and tried to get that off, but nothing. It's pretty crusty there. And the penny here, good luck getting a date off that sucker. It is pitted. I actually think I might see a 10 on there, so, or a 9, a 1-9 maybe right there. So it's a copper, I believe, not 100%. And there it is. So yeah, I just don't think the dime, though. You guys might be able to make it out. This camera has better vision than my eyes. 2016 on the dime. I see it now. It's actually coming in. I can see it with my eyes too. So 2016 on the dime, 19 something on the penny there. So there it is. And there's a bee flying around my hand right there. That sucks. All right, on to the next.
I would like to have them.
I found a bottle cap, and it's, who's it from?
The Mother GT here has found a bottle cap, 2 pieces of foil, 2 quarters, a nickel, and 3 pennies. She has beat my quarter. I got another zinc somewhere. I have 3 zinc pennies. There's one in my pocket still. Well, that's my grand total today. How long have we been out here? Hour and a half, 2 hours probably? Not much finds here today. The Huntress is, boy, look at this pile of caps and can slaw and all that. She's found a nickel, a dime, a penny, a myriad of trash here.
Trash.
There's a little dime clipping off to the left-hand side there.
Oh, lost the mics.
Well, pretty good, pretty good. Not a bad day here for all of us. Clad is rad. No rings just yet, anything like that, so...
Oh, I have this.
Oh, well, there it is, guys.
Oh, wait, I have another dime.
Oh, wait, she has another dime. The Mother GT is holding out on us. There it is.
I did, there it is.
Look at that.
I had a dime.
Another dime. And of course, the Huntress can't forget her diamond earring there. There it is. Pretty good. Well, I'm getting whooped up again in just about all ways possible. I think next time I drive to the beach, I'm coming by myself and not telling the Huntress, and I won't be visiting my mom's house, that's for sure. I'll just ninja my way to the beach and leave again. Well, Nurse Huntress here, she's a nurse in her day job. This is her night job, I guess we could call it, even though it's the day. You know what I'm talking about. So she's a nurse, and she found a splint, a bit of a splint there that was in the dirt. So somebody had a sprained or broken finger, and she found a piece of their little splint. Yeah, it's foam on one side, hard metal on the other side, so that's definitely what it appears to be. A splint. There it is. Pretty good there, nurse.
Thanks.
Pretty good. You're gonna keep it? That way if you run across somebody with a jacked up finger, you can be like, oh, I'm here to save the day. You know, it's your civic duty to help those in need that are injured. Every time we see an old lady stumble or something, she says, oh no, I'd be forced to go help her. I said, well, you go ahead. I'm sitting in the car. I'm not taking that lawsuit. I'm not first aid certified. I'm not CPR certified. I'm not getting sued. I'm just kidding. I'm being sarcastic. I would help as well, but it is her Hippocratic oath that she must assist those in need. All right, guys. I think we are going to call this a video. We found some coins, we found some can slaw and some pull tabs and bottle caps and all that good stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed the video here. The Patriot got wet in the salt water. We saw that it didn't go crazy, it didn't explode. It ground balanced all the way to 0 and 1 in the salt, and there it is. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. The Hunter GT, the Huntress GT, Mother GT over there, boy, she never stops. She is detecting all the way over to the car. Hope you enjoyed the video. We will see you on the next video.